Hello. This is the essay that's in our textbook. It starts on page 94. It's called Friendship and Living Longer by Vicky Chan. And I'm not going to read the whole essay, but I'm going to read like the first 8 or 9 paragraphs, and I'm going to go quickly. Okay. Paragraph 1. Do you want to be healthier and live longer? Spend time with your friends. That is the advice given by several medical studies. These studies show that people with strong social ties to friends, family, and loved ones, even to pets, live longer and enjoy better health than lonely people. Paragraph 2. One study in California, for example, followed 7,000 people over a period of 9 years. The subjects were asked to describe their social ties. Some said that they were isolated from others. These subjects had death rates 2 or 3 times higher than people with families and friends. Paragraph 3. The stronger the social ties to others, the study found, the lower the death rate. This pattern held true for men and women, young and old, rich and poor. The race of the subject did not change the result. It also applied to people with different lifestyles. Cigarette smokers who had friends lived longer than friendless smokers. Joggers involved with other people lived longer than joggers who lived isolated lives. Paragraph 4. Another study supports this result. The University of Michigan looked at 2,754 adults in a town in Michigan. The researchers carefully measured their subjects' health at the beginning of the study. The lonely, isolated people started out as healthy as the others, but over 10 years, they were 2 to 4 times as likely to die. Other findings also show, I'm sorry, I've got the paragraph count wrong, so this is paragraph 4, and now we're starting paragraph 5. Other findings show the health value of personal ties. Married men and women tend to live longer than single, divorced, or widowed people of the same age. In nursing homes, patients became more aware and responsive when they played with cats and dogs. Pet owners are more likely to survive heart attacks than people without pets. Paragraph 6. Another kind of proof that social ties support good health comes from Japan. Most Japanese people live lives in cities as crowded, noisy, and polluted as ours. Such a way of life seems unhealthy, yet the Japanese are among the healthiest and longest lived people in the world. One reason may be their diet. Another reason, though, is their way of life. Japanese have strong ties to family and coworkers. These ties are rarely broken. For example, companies move people. They tend to move coworkers as a group rather than one at a time. Thus, the work group remains the same. Paragraph 7. Studies of Japanese Americans support the importance of the role of Japanese social life in good health. Japanese Americans who live in strongly Japanese neighborhoods and have mainly Japanese friends tend to live longer than those who do not. Both groups eat mostly American style food, and many in both groups smoke and drink. Thus, it appears to be the strong social ties of Japanese communities that keep their members healthy. Paragraph 8. Why is it more healthy to have friends and loved ones? We don't know exactly, but there are probably several reasons. In part, people with strong social ties may simply have more to live for. They have loved ones or family who share their lives. They have friends who call them and ask them how they're doing. They have get togethers to look forward to. Paragraph 9. Social contacts also protect us from the shocks of life. At some point, each of us moves, changes a job, or loses a loved one. Such abrupt changes tend to cause increases in the rates of many diseases. These include heart disease, cancer, strokes, and mental illness. Accidents are also more likely to happen to people whose lives have suddenly changed. Friends, loved ones, and even a loyal dog can help us to get through the otherwise very rough changes that we must deal with in life. So I'm going to pause there, but this paragraph does continue. There's another two paragraphs on the bottom of page 95 and the top of 96, and we can talk about this when we have our collaborate session. All right, thank you. See you soon.